television company Western Armenia represents the most important events of these days. Today's broadcast. Today is the 102nd anniversary of the Armenian Legion. The 12,000 years old museum in Hasankeyf sheds light on history. Religious services are to be held at Ghazanchetsots Church, Primate of Artsakh Diocese. A total of 1,345 bodies were found in Artsakh until January 31. Turkey and Azerbaijan launching regular joint military exercises. 2,600 years old altar discovered in Amasia, Western Armenia. RAA Foundation Samples of Armenian Art in Syria illustrated book catalogue has been published. The Armenian Legion was formed in 1916 as part of the French army, based on the agreement signed between the representatives of the Entente countries Mark Sykes, George Picot, and the head of the Armenian national delegation Boghos Nobar in London. An agreement on the establishment of the Armenian Legion and then the creation of the Legion ended Boghos Nobar Pasha's negotiations with the French political and military authorities. The purpose of creating the Armenian Legion is allowing Armenians to participate in the liberation of Cilicia, which is part of the Ottoman Empire, to help Armenians realize their aspirations in establishing a national state in the territory. The Armenian Legion had to fight only against the Turks, only in Cilicia. It was to become the core of the future Armenian army. President of the Republic of Western Armenia, Armenian Daghbashyan, referring to the day of creation of the Armenian Legion, noted that the Armenian Legion was a strong and precise impact to the Turks, the Legion to be the core of the armed forces of the future Western Armenia. The creation of the Legion allowed the Armenians to get out of the role of a desperate and doomed self-defenders, instead being able to separate a large area of their homeland from the genocidal state by force of arms and then ensure the retreat of the people of the region. The Armenian Legion became a unique bridge for the millennial fighting spirit which brought it decades later in the armed struggle of Asala and volunteers of the First Artsakh War. One of the largest museums of Western Armenia is situated in the historic Hasankeyf province, Batman. The mayor of the region, Abdul Wahab Kusen, said, "We have a museum that displays all the historical artifacts found during archaeological excavations in the region. It is 500 years older. We want to open almost 3,000 caves in the big castle so that tourism can take from 1 to 2 years." Bishop Vartanes Abrahamyan will offer the first Mass in the capacity of the Primate of the Artsakh Diocese on February 7. The service will be held at Holy Astvatzatin Cathedral. The Armenian side has also applied to the Russian peacekeepers, requesting to carry out a mission near Amaras Monastery so that the church can start providing religious services. The Armenian side has sent letters to relevant bodies requesting to allow conducting religious services at Ghazanchetsots Cathedral and Tsitsernavang with the help of Russian peacekeepers. Religious services could be held at Ghazanchetsots Church, Tsitsernavang and other Armenian churches currently under Azerbaijani control. Newly appointed Primate of the Artsakh Diocese Bishop Vartanes Abrahamyan said in an interview. The State Emergency Situations Service of the Ministry of Internal Affairs of the Artsakh Republic informs that the rescue and search operations of the servicemen killed or missing during the hostilities continue today in the Hadrut-Varanda regions. As a result of the search, from 13 November 2020 to 31 January 2020, a total of 1,345 remains were found. Today, the Turkish and Azerbaijani military are starting another joint military exercise, this time in Kars, near the Armenian border in Turkey. The exercises will last more than 10 days. Their aim is to coordinate the actions of the two countries in a situation close to war, the Turkish Defense Ministry announced a few days ago, adding that tank units, artillery, sniper groups, special forces and helicopters will take part in the exercise. It is also planned to test the new weapons received by the Turkish and Azerbaijani armies. It should be reminded that Kars is an integral part of Western Armenia, now occupied by Turkey, so any activity in the mentioned territories, if not agreed with the authorities of Western Armenia, is internationally illegal, and the planned military exercises are no exception. A 2,600 years old Cuban altar belonging to Phrygia was found during excavations on Olus Hill in the Amasia province of Western Armenia. The head of the excavations, Shevket Donmez, mentioned that no religious buildings from that period had been found before. A fragment of a statue of the Phrygian goddess Kubaba was found during the excavations at Olus. Professor Dr. Donmez pointed out that the altars, which served as religious structures in ancient times where sacrifices were made, have architectural value. According to him, archaeological excavations have been carried out in Olus Hill for 14 years. 10 cultural layers have been discovered. This discovery reveals the sacred importance of the hill. The Samples of Armenian Art in Syria book catalogue by Rafi Kortosyan, Deputy Director of the Research on Armenian Architecture Foundation, has been published. It presents 77 more prominent samples of church items kept in the Holy Astvatazin Church, which has been turned into a museum in Aleppo. Some of them are cultural samples saved from the genocide against Armenians. The book is dedicated to the Syrian Armenian heroes who died in the Second Artsakh War: Harut Banoyan, Hakop Astarjan, and Mosik Seklemyan. Now we present you Mshogeren by Parik Nazarian.
Mshugeller erguget, Mshugeller erguget, meg murad meg megraget, tantafi pradeget, meg murad meg megraget, tantafi pradeget. Hanay nay 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 nay, hanay nay 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 nay, meg murad meg megraget, tantafin ye pradeget, meg murad meg megraget, tantafin.
The full version is available on the official website of Western Armenia TV. This was all for today. Goodbye.